So I'm making a video about positive parenting, and this comes from an article that I've written recently in a magazine, which I'm going to upload later. And it's about how to go with the flow when your child is angry. Or actually, you can use it with any sort of relationship. If anyone's angry at you and they're shouting at you, it's about how to go with the flow. But I just wanted to say first that I'm a mum of 4 children, although 2 of my children are now adults. And not only do they love me, they like me. And I know that. I know that they like me. I have that sense. And they've never once said that they hate me. And I would be absolutely crushed if any of my children said they hated me. Now, I know that lots of children do say to their parents that they hate them, and majority of them don't mean that. And for me, I used to feel this way about my parent, one of my parents. And I'm really, really cautious about what I'm saying, because out of respect for them. But I remember feeling, I really, really hate you. And I don't want my children to feel that either. And the reason why I really, really hated them was because they were very angry and would shout at me quite often, like usually daily. There was a point when it was daily, not obviously all my life. And I remember thinking, why are you shouting at me? Why do you need to shout? And whatever they were saying, I don't know what they were saying, because I wasn't listening, because all I was focusing on was, why are you shouting at me? I really hate that you're doing that. It makes me feel really, really scared and really, really sad, and eventually really, really angry. So I never wanted to be that type of parent. Now, I'm not saying I'm the perfect parent, and what actually is a perfect parent, because it all depends on the personality of the child as well, I think. I was a very, very quiet child, very reflective, quite sensitive, really emotional, cried a lot when I was younger. So shouting at a child like that was just, it made it worse for me, made me feel really, really bad. So there is no real perfect parenting way, because a strict parent can be quite good, whereas a laid back parent can be quite good, depending on the child. So I had 2 different types of parents. I had a very, very angry, strict parent, and a very, very loving, chilled, laid back parent. So obviously I gravitated towards the laid back parent because it fitted me, it fitted my personality. And so what I wanted to bring is how to go with the flow when your child is having an angry outburst, or even if you feel angry yourself. And that is to focus, listen, observe, and wait. And you'll see it in the article that I'll upload later. So focus. What is it your thoughts and feelings are telling you? Is it about you, or is it about them? What is it that they are trying to say? What's led up to this point? So focus on what's surfacing in you and what might be happening in them. And then listen to what they're saying. What needs do they need met? What is it that they want you to do for them? Usually when a child is having an angry outburst, it's because they can't verbalise how they're feeling. So it just comes out like in a rage. So try to listen to what it is that they're trying to say. And then observe the situation. What might have led up to that point? Have they slept well? Are they hungry? There's always a reason why a child is having that sort of angry outburst. And so observe what's been going on around them. And then wait. Wait before you react. Take a breath and think about, what outcome do you want? So whatever reaction you take, whatever your response is, what is it that you want in return? What is your ideal response, your ideal outcome? So wait before you step out. And if you're a shouter, don't, try not to. I know it's easier said than done. I mean, like I said, I'm not the perfect parent, and there have been moments when I have shouted at my children, but they're very, very rare. I could probably count how many times I've done that to all 4 of them on both hands. But that's because I've been doing this 20 years, so I'm really good at managing my anger. And plus, I'm always remembering how I felt as a child. having a parent shout at me. And I don't want that for my children. And I don't want either anybody who's watching this to feel bad about how they're parenting either, because usually we parent from learned behaviour. We parent our parents parented us. So that's why I do this, so to try and help people to parent in a different way, in the way that they would like. So yeah, this video is just to give you a little taster of some of the things that's included in my crash course in anger management. So going with the flow. Obviously the program or that lesson would be a lot bigger than this, but I just wanted to give a snapshot of how you can go with the flow to stop you from shouting back at your child. And I'll give the updates when the course is available, and I will also upload the article so that you can read it later. But for now, have a good week. And this video is from Monday Madness, because I will go live just to say hello, how you doing? But essentially this is my Monday Madness video, and all the best.